Yeah, so this was a big fat mistake. So today I woke up and I thought, hey, I'm gonna go fishing. It's 44 degrees, I'll throw on the hat, and I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna go fish. Much to my surprise, the water is still frozen on top and I can't do any fishing. While I'm here, let's do a review on the clickbaits that I got for Christmas, and let's see what you guys think of these things. I'm not talking about the kind of clickbait you're talking about for videos and YouTube videos, but what I'm talking about specifically are Googan Clickbait. We'll take a look at these and talk about some of the similarities and differences to a chatterbait and where I think it might come in handy. The typical chatterbait has kind of a loose blade, and there's different variations. There's some that connect the blade to the jig head with a split ring, and there's some chatterbaits like the jackhammer and the other one, I forget the name of it, but they have a blade that's directly connected to the jig head the way that it's formed. The clickbait is a little different. Here you have the clickbait, and you can see it's very similar from the jig head down. Well, first of all, I will say that the skirt is tied on with a tight wire type tie, so it's a little bit better than your average skirt tie. It's not just a rubber band. You can see that it's got a piece of string there. It looks like it might be tied on with some braid. I'm not exactly sure. The other thing is you have a 1/2 ounce jig head. You've got a killer hook on here. There's definitely nothing wrong with the hook that they use for this thing. It's very, very tack sharp, and it's very high quality. The most unique thing I think about this is the configuration of this wire on the front. And what it's got is some balls, little ball bearing beads that slip on that piece, and another piece there, and a unique shape to their blade. I've seen blades this shape from other manufacturers, but it's attached totally differently. So I think the way this is made is it's only going to go so far down on this wire, and it's going to rock back and forth on those ball bearings. So it's going to be a very unique swimming style. Unfortunately, I can't really cast it into the water today and give you a demonstration of how it works, but I can at least give you an up close and personal view of this thing, and I do think it's going to be a very good product and a very good bait to catch fish. But Pat and I have scheduled a fishing trip tomorrow to one of the local ponds, but I think I need to alert him that we might have some issues with ice. So anyway, this is the Googan Squad clickbait. Here's the Googan Squad label. This is the white chartreuse 50. And yeah, these are solid, man. I mean, if you're a chatterbait, you know, swim bait, spinner bait type of guy, these are definitely something to give a good look to. I'm going to be using these. I love a chatterbait, and I think these will work great. So hope this review was helpful for you guys, at least to get an up close and personal. Definitely, I think it's going to look great in the water, and I can't wait to see it swim. So stay tuned. We're about to the new year, and it's been a really slow fishing winter for me. I just haven't felt like getting out in the cold and doing anything. So today was the first day this winter that I decided to come out, and lo and behold, all the water is frozen and I can't make a cast. But hey, you know what? At least I had the right intentions. I don't even know why I didn't think that it was not going to be frozen, but for whatever reason, you know, it was 6 degrees over Christmas, just literally 4 or 5 days ago. And now it's 44 to 60, and for some reason I didn't think it was frozen. I guess it must have been frozen a lot thicker than I realized. But yeah, I wanted to get out today and check out this new clickbait. This is a Googan Squad clickbait. It's a chatterbait basically that I received for Christmas from my son and my daughter. They nailed it because, I mean, I have a wall full of stuff, and they literally got me a gift that I didn't have. But I don't think it's anything different or better than most of the other products out there that are basically targeted for the same thing. I mean, it's kind of like wearing Nike shoes versus Converse shoes at this point. They're shoes, right? So some baits, you know, have nuance differences and benefits, but the clickbait I think is a little different than your average chatterbait because the blade's different, the configuration, the wiring, the ball bearing things and stuff like that. So it's definitely, I think, something to check out, because I do know that the Thunder Cricket and that the Jackhammer, those are different. You know, the traditional chatterbaits that came out from the original Z-Man chatterbaits. They all have nuances and differences that can come in handy in different situations. So I think the clickbait might be one of those baits that can slip into a pocket that would work well. So I just wanted to say hey, and I wanted to say, you know, great year, guys. Thanks for staying with me on my channel. I know I've been kind of slacky and lackluster in the last few months. I'm putting things out or not putting things out. But I think I'm going to try to at least get a video every 2 weeks or a video every 3 weeks this coming year, and try to keep the content moving along. I just don't really want to put stuff out there that's like meaningless. I want to put stuff out there that you care about. I think you got plenty of videos out there of guys catching fish and getting all hooting and hollering and crazy on the banks, and that's just not my MO. So hopefully my fans that like me will stay. Hopefully people that haven't watched my stuff before will see something different and stick around. But yeah, I wish everybody a safe holiday, a happy holiday, and a happy new year, and make it a great year, man. Hopefully we won't have any stupid stuff going on this year like we have in the last 2 years, and we can get on with our lives and start acting like normal people again. But you guys take care. Thanks so much for being part of the channel. Like and subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you guys soon. Later. Guys, I found some open water. I'm going to go for this. Might be stupid. And I'm fishing left-handed. This is going to be really awesome. But let's see how this goes, man. Oh, let's go over here. Feels like a chatterbait. Feels like a chatterbait. Wonder if this does any better with like trees and brush and stuff. Gonna go a little slower. Back down here, take 2. Gonna do a little, got the black blue clickbait. Gonna keep going here with it. Love to catch a fish. Zinging it. All right. I am not fishing particularly slow. I am just fishing along. This just takes off. It's very similar. Oh, I just had a fish. Talk about a slow grinder. I thought it was snagged. Wow, I can't believe it, man. I got half a pond full of ice and I just got a bite. He hit me kind of short on the bank, so I didn't have a whole lot of chance to do much. You know what I probably should do? Follow it up with a one of these. Cover scat. Well, verdict. I did get a bite. I'm swimming it naked, so there's a lot of disadvantages. I have an ice-filled pond, and it's 44 degrees outside, but it's probably 25, 30 degree water. So we did the best we could. We almost had one, which is surprising for the last day of the year in this kind of weather. You know, I'll take it. But I might go fishing tomorrow. We might catch some fish. I'll see you guys later.